Hi again folks, how are you all doing? So as you can see, I've got an old Hornby Class 35 here. This was sent to me by a chap called Keith. He told me that he bought this at a car boot sale and he was told that it was in running order. So let's turn on the power. Nothing. Nope, not a sausage. So that's a non-runner. We shall get it into the shed and off to the bench and see what's up. Right, okay, a Hornby Hymek from a car boot sale. Well, let's give a look. Condition is okay. It's yeah, a bit of paint rubbed off here and there. Body's got a bit of marking on it. We'll maybe give it a wee bit of a clean up. This has got pickup on the front bogie, thankfully. So we shall open it up and see why it's a non-runner. And it just comes off like so. Haven't worked on one of these for a wee while. Take that out. And what have we got? Oh, well, that's why it's not running. No brushes. No brushes and no clip. And, oh, blimey, the big load of solder on the top here where the contact washer should be making contact with that. But the wires are in contact okay. The commutator's quite clean, but then it would be if there's no brushes on it. Let's see what happens when we undo this. If there's things missing, there could be more things missing. It's maybe been subject to salvage. Pop this off. We're okay. Blimey, what is in there? There's a monumental piece of rubbish in here. That looks like a wheat grain. Aye. Alright, okay, so yeah, we'll dismantle this and we'll get it all cleaned up. We'll, I'm sure I've got a spare clip and some brushes. We'll see if we can get rid of that solder, get this assembled correctly. There's no sign of any melting on the plastic housing where the brushes go, but there does appear to be a bit there. I think that's been some over-enthusiastic soldering. Let's get rid of that wheat grain. I don't know why when people are selling, you know, old used locomotives, I don't know why people just aren't honest and say, look, it doesn't work and this is what's missing or this is what's wrong with it. Or, you know, at the very best, just say, I don't know if it runs or not. It's buy it as seen, and it's up to the buyer to, you know, pop the body off, have a look, give it a good look over, and test it with a battery and stuff. But, you know, to sell this at a car boot sale and tell a prospective buyer that it's in running order when it's clearly in a spares or repairs state, you know, it's just dishonest. Anyway, never trust anything anybody ever says. Right, okay. I think what we'll do is let's unscrew this. So you can see there, this contact washer has been soldered on to there. And it really shouldn't need that at all. I'll need to get my soldering iron to get that apart. Meantime, let's just take this apart. My soldering iron is in the layout room. Been working away under the what will be the removable section under the window on the layout, getting it all wired up to make it a removable section, and it's taken a lot longer than I thought it was going to take. However, the wiring's done and I've just got to cut the track now and get it all glued down and sort out the joins and stuff. These wheels are really stuck in. Yeah. Remove these traction magnets just now. Yeah, the magnet's a bit weak, but these magnets always are. But we'll give it a remagnetise. Right, we'll get this clip out. release that bearing. It should now come out along with the armature. There we go. Right, I'll go and get my soldering iron. Right, let's get the wires off first of all. That one. Take this suppressor off. Pick up off there. Get that off. Right, remove that. I want to get this off. So much solder on here. I think I'll be there all day doing that. Just rub that down, I think. Okay, I think what we'll do is we'll get all this cleaned up and then we'll try and file the solder that's left off. But all these bits need a good clean. So let's get all these metal pieces cleaned up. Now normally I would put them in my clock cleaning fluid and it would take a good few hours for them to clean. I did say in my last video I was going to try an ultrasonic cleaner. So I have bought just a cheap little ultrasonic cleaner. I've filled it with the same clock cleaning solution. I did try some experiments with this, with some water with a little bit of ammonia, water with a little bit of vinegar, and some alcohol, washing up liquid, all sorts of different things. And nah, I wasn't too impressed with the results. But I tried it with a little bit of clock cleaning solution, and where it would normally take about 4 or 5 hours for these to clean up properly, it was only taking about half an hour in the sonic cleaner. So yeah, it's better. I say this is just a cheap one, but at least it's metal. It's not one of those little plastic ones you get for cleaning jewellery and stuff. And we'll see how it does. If it goes pop, it goes pop. Whether I'd replace it or not, I don't know. But certainly being able to, get things really clean in a fraction of the time is really good, and that was why I bought it. Right, so we'll pop all these things in. And we'll switch it on. And we'll give it 30 minutes. I'll come back in half an hour. Okay, so half hour up, we'll see what's happened. I just played the previous part that I just recorded back, just to see if there was any interference on the audio coming from this, and yeah, you could hear there was, which is quite encouraging. That shows there is actually something ultrasonically going on. It's not just vibrating, the water or anything. There is actually ultrasonic waves going in action there. So let's see what's happened after a half hour in here. And you can see that these are now pretty clean. I dare say if I gave them longer, maybe even cleaner. That's not bad. There's that brass plate. There is a basket in here, but most of these parts are too small and just fall through the basket. So there we go. I'll go and give these a rinse under the tap. You can see inside the ultrasonic cleaner, there's quite a bit of dirt at the bottom there. Okay, so that's all these bits and bobs cleaned up. I've got rid of as much solder as possible off the pickup there, and this contact washer filed them down, so that should be fine. So we'll put all this aside. Dug into my spares box, got a spare set of brushes and a clip, and put a little bit of wire insulation on there. So we can look at everything else now, get it cleaned up. For once, I'm not going to have to clean the commutator. It's very clean. It's absolutely fine. So not much I can do with that. But everything else we'll give a good going over with the manky brush. We'll give these wheels a clean. See if they'll clean up the contact cleaner okay. Better get a look at this front bogie. Wee touch of oil into these axles, they're a bit rusty. Maybe don't need to clean the commutator, but I think I'll just give the worm gears a scoosh. Just get rid of any fluff and gunk that's trapped in there. Okay, I think we'll start to put this back together. That'll go that way, that'll go that way. Thrust bearings, first of all, where are they? Put them in place. And we've got those bearings and clips. Yeah, getting this all in place can be a right fiddle. So we'll fit those bearings. Actually, we'll get some grease into these first. The bearings are on there. So we'll fit these. And then we should be able to feed this through. Can be a right fiddle doing this. Just loosen them just now. That and there, that and there. Get these back in position. Like so. And then put these clips over these bearings. A wee bit of oil, thrust bearings there. Pop the wheels in. Again, we'll get a wee bit of oil in there. Refit these traction magnets. Now then, I need to put all this back. So we need to put this little screw in there. And then refit these pickups like that. I want to fit this insulating washer onto there. And then fit this clip. And fit this contact washer. And fit the locking nut on the top. Right, this screw's shifted. We'll have to lift this out. Be a bit of a fiddle getting this on. If we just pop this back on a minute. Just put this screw through just to hold the magnet in place. There we go. That gets that sorted. Lift this off again. Right, fit the brushes. So get that one through there, and then that one through there, and then we have to try and fit this and get the brushes either side of the commutator like that, and then get the pickups in place, fit this bolt through Right, in theory, this should go with the battery. Let's check this on the test track. Okay, let's get some silicone grease onto the worm gears. I'm going to put some gear oil on as well. We'll solder this suppressor back on for what it's worth. And we'll get these wires soldered on. Okay, we'll give the body a bit of a clean up. It's a wee bit grubby. Just some soapy water, nothing else. Right, I've only just realised that the screw going through the motor casing here isn't the right one. It's not the original screw and it's not the right length. It's too long, it's poking out here and hitting the side of that chassis there. Right, that's not correct. I'm sure I've got one though. There we go, that's the correct one. Shorter length and it's threaded all the way along. Not that that really matters, but not the right thing. What was I going to do? Oh yeah, I forgot. I was going to remagnetize this. That's why I took this out again. So I forgot I haven't done that. Put that in there. Give it a couple of wee blasts. And that should do that. Pop this back on again. There. Right, get that screw in there. Or it all pings apart again. Yeah, that fits better. Pop the clip on. Make sure that moves okay. And then we can pop the body on. And that is that. Right, okay. Let's go and pull it out of the shed and see how it goes. Right, let's bring it out. So there we are, that's this old Hornby Hymek running again. Yeah, be very careful when buying used locomotives, unless it's from a very reliable source. My advice would be to consider any used locomotive from any private seller you don't know as being a non-runner, because you just don't know. And for any sellers out there, just be honest about its running condition, or at least say you don't know. There's still a market for non-runners and spares or repairs locomotives, so you can still sell it and make money. There's no need to tell porkies and rip people off. So this had no brushes, no brush clip, jiggery faffery to the pickups, and it was in a bit of a manky old state. Looked as if it had been stuck in a loft or a garage or something for years. But a set of brushes and a clip and a bit of cleaning and some lubrication, and it runs again fine. Right, okay then, I shall get this packed up and sent back to Keith, and I'll catch you later.